Three, two, one, and action. Welcome. This is Keith Johnson. Welcome to part two of your script training. We're going to pick up on the line, on the very next line, and continue the script, okay? You are talking to the applicant and basically sharing with him or her details about the position. So, Mr. Such and Such, this is a job that you're already doing. Every time you visit a movie theater and you try out a film and tell people about it, you're promoting and advertising that film. Same thing as if you went to a restaurant and you told people on Facebook about your experience. You're giving away free advertising and making them money. Here you have an opportunity to talk to people about these companies, and when they try them out, you get paid. This is not MLM, no need to do any stock and shipping, and you don't even have to handle any inventory. No investment, no monthly fee, no travel expenses, no overhead. You're probably already spending $20 to $50 per week on gas to travel back and forth to work or to look for work. That cost is eliminated because you telecommute to work instead. That can save you hundreds of thousands or hundreds of dollars per month alone. What Instant Rewards requires is for each associate like us to use the program and do the trials for these companies one time. Then you are qualified for life and never have to do them again. If you like the product or service, you can keep it. If not, at the end of the trial, you can cancel it with no obligation. Once you complete the online application and register, you will qualify to receive up to $140 per sign up. You can have unlimited signups. There's no cap on your income potential. We have a job orientation online. I'm going to email you the presentation so you can view it. And then here, these are 3 points you want to emphasize to them. You want to say it will be a lengthy email. You will follow the email from top to bottom. You will click on the links and watch all the way down to the proof videos. After you complete the third proof video, stop. I'm going to call you back in about an hour and ask you a question about the orientation video and this work. I'm going to ask you to rate your interest level on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, we're only interested in working with people who are interested in working with us and making legitimate, realistic income. If you rate it 6 or lower, I'm going to wish you good luck on your job search. But if you rate it a 7 or higher, I'm going to help you get started today. This is not some pie in the sky opportunity, but real work that you can do and get paid according to your production. No work, no production, no money. You work as long as you want to or as short as you want to. Set your own schedule and work when you want to. The more you produce, the more money you will make. Does that sound good to you? Oh, yes, that sounds real good. I am searching for people who are hardworking individuals who are proficient with answering inbound calls, using a computer, building and managing teams. Is that something you can do? Oh, yes, definitely. We have a step by step training program that will teach you how to get set up and how to begin making money in the next 24 to 48 hours. Plus, you will have me as your coach and mentor to help you as well. Does this sound like something you can do? Oh, yes, okay. So, here's where you're going to say, okay, I will follow up with you in an hour, perhaps an hour and 15 minutes from now, and I will give you a call back and we will take that next step, okay? Enjoy the presentation and we'll see what we can do to help you out, okay? And that's pretty much it. Now, that's phone call number one, okay? Now, the orientation script, this is the the second call you have with that particular applicant, okay? You're going to ask them their interest level. Hey, how you doing? This is Keith calling you back. Oh, hi, Keith. How you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. Did you get a chance to watch the orientation video? Mr. Johnson, you want to use their name during the interview. It makes them feel better, okay? You want to be, people love to hear the sound of their name, okay? First name preferably. Or if you want to be more formal, use their last name. Did you get a chance to watch the orientation video, Mr. Johnson? Oh, I sure did. Okay, what did you think of it? I think it was real good. You get to work at home, online, have freedom, and I think this will be something pretty valuable. Okay, how do you rate it? I give it an 8. Okay, and so if they go ahead and give it 7 or higher, go ahead and proceed further. If not, wish them well in their job search and quickly get off the phone. Okay. Now, if they are interested in continuing, as you see on the script, you're going to ask them, "Are you sitting in front of your computer?" And they're going to say, "Yes, I am." And what you'll want to do is you want to make sure they have these things available. You want to make sure they have a home PC, a state ID, to send in to support. You want to make sure they have a bank card to go through their offers. I would advise them to have at least $40 on their card so that they can complete the offers. I would tell them they don't need to spend $40 to join the program, but they're going to need an adequate card that will allow them to go through the program. Um, it cannot be prepaid, a bank card. Um, Make sure they have a pen and paper, a positive attitude, and about an hour to go through the application. And then, of course, the latest version of either Firefox or Google Chrome. Now, you don't really need to say this list to them on the phone. It will be given to them in the video package. But if you want to, go ahead and give them this checklist. Um, so you can decide if you want to do that. Um, I think that's pretty much it. If they don't have, excuse me, a bank card, that could be a deal breaker. Okay. But what I will share with you all is this. You may not want to give up on them quite yet if they're really seriously interested in pursuing further. There are a couple of prepaid cards out there on the market that will work with the program, although Instant Rewards frown upon them because they don't want fraud. Uh, Okay, my top pick for prepaid card to go through the program would be NetSpend. NetSpend is a prepaid card. It works with majority of the offers on the Instant Reward site. If they can put about $40 to $50 on a card, NetSpend card, they will be able to go through the program. Okay, although Instant Rewards really look down upon those prepaid cards, I wouldn't use any other card. NetSpend work, um, and I believe that's pretty much. And Liquid Chase Bank Card would probably work. But those are the two cards I would recommend, just so that way you don't lose a sale. I would recommend them to go online, netspend.com, look up areas that carry it in their area, and that would allow them to go through the program. Okay, they would use that card as an instrument to go through the program, just like you and I and everyone else a part of the program. All right, moving further. Now you're gonna say, now I want you to refer back to the email that I sent you. There's gonna be walkthrough tutorials on that email. It's gonna assist you with completing your registration. One of our top team leaders and trainers, Keith Johnson, will guide you through it all. I will give you 4 hours to complete the registration, and then I will follow up with you. And then at that point, you're gonna send them. You're going to already have sent them the email. So that same email is already sent. You're just going to ask them to go through, starting with the walkthrough tutorials. And, excuse me, follow the same steps that you did, as well as I did, and thousands of others. We're going to give them 4 hours to complete the work because in reality, the tutorial videos will be another, well, 4 hours combined because 4 hours is adequate because they would have already seen the proof videos and orientation. That takes about an hour. It'll also take them probably another hour to go through the, actually, yeah, another hour to go through the tutorial videos. And once they complete the tutorial videos, then they can spend that additional hour to completing the application. So if they was to watch all the videos and then do their application, they could be done in literally 3 hours. But what I would do is I would give them 2.5 hours, okay, to complete the work. Get an hour to watch the walkthrough videos, and then another hour to do the application. And I would give them an additional 30 minutes. So I would say, okay, I'll follow up with you in 2.5 hours. And at that point, if they complete the work within that time frame, I will go ahead and I will send them the training email. Okay, and you all will have a training email with all these videos you've learned up to this point. So you're going to send them the training email separately. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that the videos are easy to understand and y'all are able to duplicate my success and everyone else on the team. Okay, so we want to be real simple, real to the point. Okay, and if you need to negotiate them signing up a day after, that's fine. I wouldn't follow up with them a week or 2 weeks out because most of those end up failing and there are a lot of no call, no shows, and you don't want to entertain those type of clients. So you want to work with serious people that can sign up the same day, okay, or within 24 hours at the very most. Anything beyond that point isn't savable or worth pursuing. Below, these are some FAQ questions. Let me go through here. Okay, I'm not going to go to the FAQ. You can go over that yourself. We're just going to scroll along. That was the long script, believe it or not. We have a shorter script. Now, before we get to the shorter script, sometimes for those people who aren't computer literate, might need someone to hold their hand throughout the registration. So what I've done is I put together a script that will walk them through with you on the phone the entire time. If you want, you can stay on the phone with them for an hour to help them through their starter, easy 1 and 80 program, okay, whatever program you're promoting. Um, you'll hold their hand, you'll send them the email, and you'll have them go through each of those links, and you'll stay on the phone and guide them page by page as they fill out the registration form, as they go to the offer page, as they pick out creditreport.com or any other offer that will get them their one full credit score. And then once they're done with that link, they'll go back to the email and go down to the next link and go through the registration that way, okay? Staying on the phone with them can increase your conversions, okay? But the videos are meant to walk them through so that way you don't have to babysit them on the phone for 2 hours, okay? And you won't have to do that on every client, but on some people who need that extra motivation, go ahead and do it so that way you earn your money, okay? And this is the registration script that you can go through. If you can close your mind and picture you opening the email, clicking the link, putting your email at the bottom, going to the next page, filling out the form, going to the next page, to the offers and looking at the offers, picking one, it'll redirect you to the offer page site, filling that offer, completing your one full credit, you're done. Go back to the email, click on the second link. When it opens, put in your email. To the next page, fill out the accept the terms, extend your existing account. Go to the offer page, do your one full credit on that one. Once you're done, go back to the email, do the third link, rinse and repeat, okay, down the links. That's basically what that script is gonna be able to guide you through and say and communicate to your applicant. And finally, we're gonna skip down to the short script. The short script is similar to the lengthy script. You're gonna collect their name with your email address and phone number. You're gonna ask them the 2 qualifying questions. You're gonna introduce yourself as the hiring manager and trainer. And then you're gonna send them the email and you're gonna encourage them to check their inbox and spam folder. And it's gonna say instant rewards application registration, okay, in the subject. All right, and that's it. Okay, that's the script. Definitely go over part 1 and part 2. If I went too fast, definitely rewind the part, pause it, because we're trying to squeeze in a lot of information, but we want to make sure it's quick. And these 15-minute clips are pretty nice to go through. They're not too long, not too short. So that's your script. Perfect it. You can edit a little bit, tweak it a little bit to where you have your own personality. After a while, you probably won't even need to use a script. You'll be able to just be more yourself. Your hired manager, make sure you're in that mental space to qualify them and get them to join the program. Okay, so that's the goal. You're trying to help people and also make money at the same time. So I will see you on the next video. God, I would say God bless you, but I don't want to offend anybody. But best of luck, and I will, like I said again before, we'll see you on the next video. All right, bye.